monkeys are driving the boat. The boat's gonna be leaving the dock. Get in my car. Come on. I'm with all my buddies, man. I want to be joining me in my classroom. I'm waiting for you guys to come on up. Here they come, man. They're coming to join me. Baby in the house. Who's in my house? That you, Sarah Hooper. Making me big, boom, boom. Randy Conkle's in my house. The Rand Man. Hey, Randy, the elephant's in the living room. Time to go back to rehab. The freaking monkeys are driving the bus. Summer Bronson's in the house. Oh, my God. Paris. Samino, you were on my show the other night. Give it up for Paris, will ya? Aaron Murphy's in the house. Make it big, boom, boom. Lori Blankenship. Lori, help me lead the charge, would ya? Sharon Concolina. Sharon in the Rainman. I love having to be on Facebook Live. I'm crazy that I'm you. Denise is in the house. Stevie Good's in the house. Sharon's in the house. Shannon Woosley. Are you going to get on my boat, Shannon? Who else in my house? Randy and Julie and Jeannie Wagner. Hey, Jeannie, come in. Fire in the hole! Oh, my God. Are you guys ready to go to work? We got so much work to do tonight. I got to start turning this down, man, because you guys, Randy Kunkel, he makes me freaking crazy. I got to turn off the Lone Ranger, man, because we got to go to work. Good to have you guys. Come on in. Who else is in my house? Stevie Good, Melissa, Jennifer Bootwell. You here to help me make big boom boom. Mike Carter. Oh, my God. Jennifer's in the house. Mike's in the house. They're part of the Summit Salon Consulting Group. They're coming to help me lead the charge. Who else is in my house? Jerry Good. Hey, Jerry Good, you're going to be on my program next week. We're going to be how to manage your service providers to use the Power Branding Facebook page. That's going to be a big boomer. Adam, good to have you from Salon Centric. Paul MC. Rachel, come on in, man. I've been waiting for you guys all night. Welcome. This is our 52nd Michael Cole Live. You like my new little coverings, Iran Man? In search of awesome best practices of social media hair ninjas. Tonight we're going to be talking about what we talk about every night, Brandon, and that is getting 100% of your clients to follow you on social media. Why? Why should that matter? Because it makes big boom boom. Who's my guest tonight? You're going to love my guest tonight. That is the special guest, social media, hair ninja, Jamae Wiederhold from El Marie Hair Studios, Seattle, Washington. She is a level 1. Her first 3 months on the floor last year, October, November, December, she knocked it out of the park. She's trending to do 50 grand this year. She's already at 107 referrals. So I think she has something to say. Right, Stevie Good and Shannon Woosley, are you saying hi to the Rand Man? Of course you are, man. Anyway, Jamae is coming, and I'm going to interview her, but I first of all wanted to show you how she's earned the right. As I said, her story is extraordinary. Last year, October, November, December, Barbie, you got to listen to this. In her first 3 months behind the chair, her 3 months, she did $10,000. Now, if Peter Mahoney was here, he would say, you got to extrapolate that. And she was actually trending to do 40,000. If she would have been started earlier, she would have had a $40,000 2016. But she brought that fire with her, and in her first 6 weeks behind the chair, she's trending and predicting to do $50,000 in her first full year on the floor. She's a level 1. I got to bet that she's going to blow right by level 2 and level 3 and, knock it out of the park. Now, what else does she got? First of all, she's 26 years old, right? So she's a millennial on freaking steroids, level 1. Look at that average service ticket, Randy, $124 and a haircut price of $40. I mean, you do the arithmetic on that. Her sticker is 3 times higher than her haircut. So I would say she's the Bali Lama, right, Barbie? Yes, it's good for her as well. RTS, 16%, which tells me that she's teaching her guests what to do, what to use to get more shelf life on the color. Recreate what's created in her chair. So she's really doing a great job in retail. But look at the referrals, man. 108 referrals in her first freaking 4 months on the floor. I think that's with the big boom boom. I mean, isn't that amazing? If she continues to do that, I talked to her today. I think she's going to crack 200 referrals in 2017, which means that's like a best yet on MCFB Live. I don't think we've ever had a ninja come in and knock it out of the park with 200 referrals in 1 year. I told her I'd put her on the Hall of Fame, the Summit Hall of Fame, and so she's bet me to it. She's going to do it, right, Darren and Kristen and Adam? Yeah, I know, Adam. That's a big wow. Congratulations to Jamie. What else can I tell you about her? Well, I want to take you first of all to her Instagram page. She is an Instagrammer, as you can see, and she understands hashtagging. That's why I wanted to invite her tonight. She's got 900 followers plus on her page. I mean, that makes her extraordinary. But here's the biggie, gang. 150 of those people are qualified followers, which mean they are her guests. Now, I've been in the world the last month, and I think anytime you get 75 or so of your guests on any page, you're doing awesome. You start getting to 100, and all of a sudden the air's getting thinner, right, Cody? RDA Waco? But at 150, if you said, Michael, how many stylists do you interview with 150 of their guests on their pages? I would say she's probably one of the first. So we're going to talk to her tonight about how she's done that. Really, really unique. What else can I tell you about her? Many of the guests, and this is kind of an irony, that come in to see her have been following her before they even show up. I mean, that's why her referrals are off the chart, and you're going to find out that she's a hashtagger. So let me just bring you to her page. This is the PowerPoint of it because I want you to show you, like them all, right? That if I hit the search bar, and I'm going to get Jamee and make sure that there she is right here. All right, so this is her page. Look at the hair. Beautiful. She is a Bali Lama. You can see why she's got a triple-digit ticket. And as I said before, she's flipped her page to a business page, right, Leslie? And I'm going to hit the contact. And that's what I probably demonstrated this 100 times last week when I was in the world. What I love about a business page, for those of you that are new and joining us, is that when you're a client, let me just get this out, and I'm a prospective client, and I'm scrolling her page, or maybe I'm at the front desk and I got a client on the phone that wants somebody, and they want somebody, good. I can get the client on the page, scroll the page, right? And if I'm hunting for someone, I see a hashtag, I can touch that button and I can hit the call right there. And I'm going to call tonight, and I'm going to see who's in the house. You see this? I'm calling right now. So I'm calling directly because if I can get somebody to answer the phone, we'll make a freaking appointment with Jamee in real time. How are we doing for time? Let me see. Here we go. See that? Yeah.
Thank you for choosing El Marie Hair Studio in Woodinville. This is Callie. How can I assist you?
Kelly, this is Michael Cole. It's Facebook Live. I've got.
Michael Cole.
I was just proving to our viewers that I can call Jamee directly off of Instagram, talk to you, and I can make an appointment in her book, RFN, right freaking now if I wanted to. Just tell the world that I'm not lying to them, will you?
Man, technology, it's amazing.
All right. Well, listen, I got a couple thousand people on the show, and I got to call Jamee so that we can tap her brain. So thanks for letting me do that, and tell everybody at El Marie that Michael Cole loves them all.
I will. Have a great night.
All right. See you later. Give it up for El Marie. All right. Oh yeah, Julie. She be good. So what do you think? You want me to call Jamee? All right. Let me call Jamee. And because I'm going to get her on FaceTime, and I want to get back to our PowerPoint because I've got some questions I want to ask her, and I don't want to forget them. So that's going to be there here. And what I thought I would do is to see if I can get her on. All right, no. Here we go. All right, I'm going to hold this up.
Hello.
There she is. Give it up for Miss Jamee. Give it up. Oh, everyone's looking. You look wonderful.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, listen, did you hear me bragging on you? And I just was telling our viewers your amazing story, and that you're a triple digit referral, and you're 4 or 5 months behind the chair. You're trending to do a $50,000 a year. You're a level one, so you are the creme de la creme, and it's just an honor to have you on tonight.
Thank you. It's an honor for me.
Well, I've got some questions I want to ask you. I want to get right to work. We got about 10 minutes, so here we go. First things first is you and I had a chance to kind of chat about your life, and first question I want to ask you is how many times a week do you actually post pictures on Instagram?
I try to at least once a day. I'd say on average of like 5 to 7 times a week.
Right.
Not-
Yeah, so it's a handful of times. I wouldn't call that obsessive compulsive posting disorder, but what makes this unique, and I want our viewers to hear this, second question, how many pictures do you take in any given day or week, and on who?
I usually do about 3 different poses per guest. So I'd say at least 20 to 30 photos per guest, which gives me more options and different poses to post and a lot more pictures.
Well, I want to make sure that they heard you. So what you're telling us is, for all intents and purposes, you are taking a set of pictures on every guest, and because your average ticket is triple digit, the overwhelming majority of these guests are cuts, colors, balayage, etc. And you and I were chatting about that. This now, the picture taking has become part of your guest experience.
Oh, totally.
Unbelievable. So, when you take pictures of your guests, and they come back again, do they hope and expect that you're going to take a picture again this time?
Yeah, they love it, and I love it. A lot of the times they'll even ask for the picture to take home, or they'll find it on my Instagram, and then share it on their own page, which in turn leads to more clients.
Yeah, so I want to make sure that the viewers get this. So you're saying just taking the picture, any guest that's on a social page like Instagram right away are saying, I want the picture, and I want it to post it on my page because I'm loving how this looks.
Yeah.
And you and I did the arithmetic today. So one of the ways that you got over your fear of this is, like, if anybody does the math, you're doing 30 or so guests a month. At 3-4 pictures per guest, you could have a month where you're taking 150 to 200 pictures, but you're posting 5 a week or so. So out of that 150 to 200, you're only posting 20, which tells me you get a lot of practice at picture taking.
A lot, which is good.
Oh yeah, that's why you're a ninja at photography, huh?
I'm trying.
Oh, I mean, when we look at your work, it's amazing, Jamae. So what's the conversation sound like when you've got a guest in your chair and you want to take, some pictures of them? Because for most guests, that's a new experience. Like, how do you get that conversation going?
Normally I start at the beginning of the service and ask them if it's okay to do a before and after picture, and post it on Instagram. That way they already know from the get-go that we're going to do an after picture. And they get real excited about that too.
So it sounds like that happens like on the front end, somewhere in the consultation, you'll get permission. And as a general rule, how receptive are they to that?
They love it. And if you can stand by your work and post it on your own page for Instagram, that just makes them love their hair even more.
Right. I just had somebody come in that says, I'm actually worried that I overpost on social media. And, it's interesting on how many hairdressers can psych themselves out. I mean, I don't think you're getting carried away at all. And when we scrolled your Instagram page, and that Instagram page is as much of a digital lookbook that you could use in a consultation as it is something to promote yourself on social, isn't it?
Yeah, I do have a lot of clients that come in and show me pictures that I've already done. And then I kind of tailor it to their own hair.
Well, very, very cool. I'm loving this conversation. So how does that then turn into you actually getting them to follow you in real time. It sounds like they're getting out their phone, and you have their mobile, and you have your mobile, and it sounds like you're helping each other find each other, in real time on social with using your mobiles.
Yeah, for sure. And if they're not already following me by the end of the picture, I'll tell them all, if they follow me on Instagram, that way I can send them the picture that I took of their hair. So they have it.
All right. Now, you're the first person that I've had on the program that really, I think, is doing surgical strikes with hashtags. So I wanted to spend this last part of the interview you giving your best practices to our viewers on how you use hashtags to, create an awareness for yourself and get the referrals that you're getting.
Okay. I do 4 major hashtags. So the first 3 are always for my salon. So our hashtag for our salon is hashtag #ElMarieJamay for my personal photos. And then I do hashtag #ElMarie Hair Studio and then @ElMarie Hair Studio. And that way my clients know where to find me. Or potential clients, they can find me searching through ElMarie Hair Studio. The second one I do is what type of service it is. So if it's a balayage, oils, hair painting, vivid colors, I put those down. The third one is like the big names behind the chair, modern salon, just to get my work out there. And the fourth one is probably one of the most important, and that is local hashtags. Like Seattle balayage, Woodinville balayage, Woodinville stylist, and that is where I gain a lot of my new followers.
Nice. So I'm going to tell the viewers that I want them to watch this interview a few times, because just what you said in the last 2 minutes, I think is pouring nitroglycerin on a bonfire. By the way, your fearless leader, Colleen Buck, is on the program, and she said, what did she say? I'm looking here. Yay, Jamay! One last question, and I'm going to let you go, and that is, there's a lot of people that I teach and that my colleagues teach that are just intimidated about the whole taking pictures and posting, and I'm afraid I'm not going to get likes, and I'm going to feel like a dork. And did you have those fears? And if so, how did you get over them?
Yeah, totally. I think that I'm a perfectionist when it comes to hair and pictures. And there would be photos of hair that I thought looked good, but maybe it wasn't my favorite photo. But I'd post it anyway, and those photos actually turn out getting the most likes. Yeah,
wonderful. So listen, and then Emily Horton just got in, and she says, "I love you." So now we got 2 ninjas from ElMarie in the house. So listen, I got a minute to say goodbye to everybody because we all have attention deficit. But this was a best yet interview, Jamay, and I want to thank you for coming in and sharing your wisdom.
It was an honor. I appreciate it.
All right, we're gonna do this again.
Yay!
All right, I'll see you later.
Okay, bye.
Say hi to everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Nice. Give it up for that woman. Give it up for Jamay Wiederhold. Yep. And Elizabeth, great advice. I know it was wonderful advice. I want to just really make sure that you didn't miss it. Just in case you missed it, I got a little slide here that says she does 5 posts a week, right? She takes sets of pictures on every guest. And she would call 4 pictures per set. Are you getting this, Julie? And that if she does that on 50 guests, that's like 200 pictures a month. So I think picture taking is the single greatest factor that gives us confidence, and it's a super on ramp to not only social media, but it's become the latest greatest guest experience, newest guest experience out there. So yeah, and Colleen Buck, who's Jamie's, the founder, is inspiring in how to grow her business. So yes, I agree, Colleen, wholeheartedly. And then now Jamie didn't say this, but in my pre-interview, she said there's times where she'll use a kiosk lighting. She calls it the Kardashian lights, and then she'll bring people outside on a beautiful day, and they've got a white wall outside where the lighting is perfecto as well. And she also said that there's people who were following her before they became referrals because of her hashtags, and she also watermarks her photographs, puts her, name there so that people don't steal it off the internet. So, and she just basically overcame all of her fear just by, I think, the whole photography thing. I think the more pictures you take, the more courage you're going to build and more confidence. So there you have it. So it was a wonderful, wonderful interview. We're at right there. So if you're new to us, if you get on summitsalon.com, the product page, you'll be able to download our app, our tracking app, and our planner and our textbook. These are all the resources we use to take advantage of this, right, Julie Grooms? What did you say? I love all this advice. I'm getting help from millennials in our company. I know. The millennials that are digital savvy are teaching us all how to make a lot of money. And this was our 52nd episode, so if you get on summitsalon.com/MC Live, you are going to that's going to take you to our YouTube page where you can watch all of the other videos, because this is our 52nd episode. So I'm going to leave that to you. Last but not least, next week, our special guest will be Jane Lewis from Chrome Salon, College Station, Texas. She's another ninja. Looking forward to that. And then my friend and I, Julie, Jerry Good, from Balaza Avante. I'm going to see if Jerry and I might be able to pull off a Facebook Live sometime on Monday and Tuesday, teaching owners and managers and salon leaders and 4As how to coach people in the lower levels on using their power branded page, their social media pages, to take more advantage of them during downtime so that they can fill in their downtime quicker and get to the next level sooner. So you're going to just love that. It was a wonderful show tonight, probably a best yet. Give it up for everybody that helped, and we will end the show as we always end the show, and that is our hero, and you know who this dude is, right? Where is this guy? I'm going to try to bring him up and see what he has to say. Where are you, Duder? Where are you, Mr. Duderman? I don't know. Here he goes. I love you guys. I love you guys a lot. Wendy and Elizabeth and Stevie. Say hi to Jerry and Shannon. I know, man. I'm Tarzan, aren't I? Shannon and Katie Vargo. Whoop, whoop. And it's always good to have you on. Making big boom, boom. I want to thank L'Oreal Professional Product Division. I want to thank Summit Salon Business Center. I want to thank all the people at Salon Centric, State Beauty, RDA. All of your sponsorship allows us to continue to evolve this. Facebook Live has become, without doubt, I think, the single most important social platform in the world today, and it's allowing us to build this community. So I love you all. It was a great time. We're past our time, so I'm going to say goodbye. Stay tuned, pass the word, and I'll see you soon. Have a good Friday. Make big boom boom, and let's give it up one more time. All right, see you later, gang.